and welcome to day 2 of the Fentress Student Film Fest 2022. My name is Sam Bozen and I am the director of the Fentress Student Film Fest. I'm also the creative director of Fentress Films, and I'm super excited to be kicking off day 2 of the festival. I have some really awesome featured films of the day that I'm going to be talking about a little bit later in this video. But before we get to that, I just want to remind you that voting for the Fentress Fan Favorite Award is still open on Vimeo.com. If you need the link for that, please head to fentressfilms.com under the page for the Fentress Student Film Fest 2022. The rules for voting were discussed in our video yesterday for day 1, but they're also on that Vimeo page, so please make sure you follow the rules, because if you don't, your vote won't count. Just as a reminder, you're voting for your 2 favorite films out of all 25 of the films in our 2022 lineup. So please get to watching. You have until Friday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, USA, to cast your votes. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all those people voting. We're off to a really great start, not only with the Fentress Fan Favorite voting, but with just the festival in general. And as a reminder, we also have our Filmmaker Meetup meet and greet. That'll be on Zoom. That'll be tomorrow, Wednesday. So please mark down your calendars, and that'll be at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. I've already sent out the link to all of the filmmakers, but if you did not receive the link for whatever reason, or if you have any questions or concerns, please just feel free to reach out to us. You can DM us on Instagram at fentressfilms.com, or you can email us at fentressstudentfilmfest@gmail.com. So I'm really looking forward to that meet and greet. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the festival. And I'm also super excited to introduce the featured films of the day for day 2 of the festival. So our first featured film of the day is called Mokfi Insider, Building Culture and Community, which is directed by Han Eckelberg. This is a documentary which follows the Mokfi Kung Fu Dragon and Lion Dance Association, which is based in Seattle. And Han just is so awesome. He is bringing such an educational documentary to us. It is really great for learning about the Asian American culture, and I think it would be really inspiring to Asian American youth. But also I think it's just such a great educational tool for anybody. I definitely learned a lot watching the documentary, and it brought me a lot of joy. So I hope you can check it out. And if you're interested in watching the film, or if you'd like to know more, here's a quick introduction video from the director Han, as well as the Mokfi Kung Fu Dragon and Lion Dance Association. They are featured in the video too. So here you go.
Hi, my name is Han. I'm the student director and producer of Mokfi Insider. Here at Mokfi Kung Fu Lion Dragon Dance Association, we use martial arts and lion dancing as a tool to teach Asian American youth the importance of preserving tradition, appreciating culture, and building community. This is our story. From Seattle, Washington, we hope you enjoy.
All right, and our second featured film of the day is Sarah Snow and the Seven Dancers, directed by Ariana Grace Corley. This film follows a young ballerina as she gets dismissed from her dance school. She ends up going on an adventure to discover more about herself, and she meets some really diverse dancers who kind of show her the way and let her explore more about not only herself, but the dance community. It's a really well done film, created by middle schoolers and high schoolers. Ariana's a 15-year-old girl, that's the director, and it is just so impressive for these young artists to be creating art such as this. It's just such high quality. So I hope that you can check it out. And if you're interested in watching the film, or if you'd like to know more about it, here's a quick introduction video from the director, Ariana.
Hello, my name is Ariana. I'm 15 years old and I'm the director of Sarah Snow.
Hi, my name is Andrea Matei. I am 12 years old. I am a competitive dancer and actress, and I am the main character in Sarah Snow and the Seven Dancers.
I started filmmaking during the pandemic when I could no longer dance in the studio with my friends, so I decided that maybe I would explore some new things, and one of those was making films.
As a competitive dancer who is used to dancing in the studio, when the pandemic hit, I was trying to look for like new things to do since the studios were closed, and I thought it would be very interesting because it's two things that I love to do.
Something that I found out that I love about filmmaking is using it as a way to show social issues like bullying, which you'll see in Sarah's section.
Okay, and our third featured film of the day is What Lies Ahead, or El Porvenir, which is directed by Guillermo Alcalá. And this film follows a Colombian woman as she travels to Spain to meet up with her husband and the father of her daughter. And she discovers a lot of really interesting things once she gets to Spain. I don't want to give too much away about the story, but this is a very heartwarming story about the relationship between a mother and a daughter and the fight for not only a better life, but just what it's like to live in today's society and to be a young person just trying to get by. I really hope that you can check it out. This film also features Gala Bichir. She's one of the other filmmakers for one of our films for this year's lineup, which is In Your Heart, or En Tu Corazón. And she is an actress who is in this film as well. So it's really cool to see her featured in 2 films here. The acting is quite amazing, and Guillermo's story is really powerful, so I hope you can check it out. Unfortunately, we don't have an introduction video from the filmmaker, but if you're interested in learning more, or if you're interested in watching the film, here's a quick snippet.
¿Lo recibiste? El dibujo que la niña te hizo.
Okay, and our fourth featured film of the day is Devil Bean, directed by Jessica Nibres. This film is so fun, let me tell you. You should definitely check it out. I think the filmmaking, the acting, the directing, the cinematography, every element is definitely worth a watch. I don't want to give too much away about this film, but basically it follows a family as they get a new coffee maker. The dad gets a bit carried away with the coffee maker, and this story really has a more complex theme that is pretty common in today's society, and I think it will be not only super relatable but very relevant to a lot of viewers, so I hope you can check it out. And I think it's just so impressive. Jess, the director, is a 16-year-old girl, so to be creating art this fantastic at such a young age is very, very impressive. So if you're interested in watching the film, or if you'd like to know more about it, here is a quick introduction video from the director, Jessica.
Hi, my name is Jess Nipris. I'm a 16-year-old director from New South Wales in Australia, and my film is called Devil Bean. It's a horror comedy satire about a dad who gets dangerously addicted to coffee. And the process of making it really taught me the value of collaboration, which is why I'm so grateful to be watching so many films with an audience such as yourself, of other accomplished filmmakers. So I hope that you enjoy Devil Bean, and thank you to Fentress Film Festival and Samantha Bozen for the chance to screen in front of and connect with you guys. It's always been my lifelong ambition to direct for the big screen, so I appreciate this chance to network and that step in my career. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy my film.
Alright, and our fifth and final featured film of the day is The Teardrop, directed by Yizu, Liao. This film is about the gap between older folks and younger folks and their understanding and knowledge of technology. I think this film is super relatable, not only to senior citizens and older folks who are struggling to keep up with the constant release of new technology, but I also just think it is a universally relatable concept about empathy when helping people with something that we have knowledge of, but maybe they don't have as much knowledge of, and how we can all be a little bit more empathetic and give a little bit more grace when it comes to these types of subjects, because it is very hard to keep up with everything. So if you want to check out the film, I definitely recommend it. It is so well done and it has a great message. Unfortunately, we do not have an introduction video, but if you're interested in learning more or if you'd like to watch the film, here's a quick snippet.
哎，亲阿姨，这么巧的自己找到你。
小教室啊，那么巧在这里碰到了你啊！
你还去22楼吗？帮你按一下。
对的，谢谢你。哎，对了我儿子给了我一台手机，
是吧？
能不能教我怎么用这东西啊？
可以啊。首先呢，你要把这个手机。
All right, and that wraps up day 2 of the featured films of the day. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you can join me again for day 3 of the featured films of the day, where I'm going to be talking about 21st Century Love Story, I Still Dream of You, Ruth and Nick, A Confectionery Tale, Pacing the Pool, and Green Valley. Again, please get your votes in for the Fentress Fan Favorite Award. Check out our website at fentressfilms.com for all of the schedule of events, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Fentress Films. I hope to see you back tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye!